In this video, I'm going to show you how to make your social media posts pop that stop your viewer mindlessly scrolling and go back for a closer look at your brand. Unfortunately, the straightforward post is no longer enough to grab your viewers' attention. But how do you stand out in a sea of beautiful posts that everyone is posting? Well, you have to think outside the box. No, I mean, not figuratively think outside the box, like you've heard 1,000 times before. I mean, literally jump outside the box. That's right. Your content will be leaping out of the page and straight onto their laps. They cannot miss it. So I'll tell you more about how this works psychologically in a minute. But for right now, let's jump to Canva and I'll show you how to make the post. All right, so starting off, we're just going to go into Canva, going to go to social media, and we're going to go to the Facebook post, which is a nice square one. My friend Des, who knows Spotify inside and out, reached out for how to make a scroll stopping social media post for his clients that would both showcase their product and help them stand out from the competition. And this is what we came up with. So here's something most people don't realize. You only have 3 seconds to make an impact and grab someone's attention on social media. Let that sink in for a minute. 3 seconds. We are not going to be using the templates today. We're going to go straight over to your Facebook profile into your actual feed.
Yeah.
And then what we're going to do is we're going to go and use a screenshot. Now, I'm just using one of the accounts that we use here, Carlbro, as an
Okay.
example. I'll tell you what we're going to do with that. We're just going to take a screenshot of this. And what you're wanting essentially is the head of the post at the top there.
Right. Okay.
So
Excellent.
I'm going to just print screen, and then I'm going to literally take the bottom half of the top post and
Mhm.
the top half of the bottom post. So you're just literally getting that. Go back over to our design, and then we're going to paste that in there. Okay, just so that people know what we're doing. This is I wanted to go into a live Facebook post so that you could see the format that we were going to go through. But this is essentially what you're wanting to come back with. So this will be your brand. And normally ideally, it works with two photographs where you've then got the likes and the hearts up above.
Sure.
This is just a YouTube brand, so he has a lot of videos and it was hard to come by.
Okay.
So what I've done is I've actually created one for the purpose of today's thing. Right. So here we've got our brand, just like that. You've got the date and you've got the post above with the likes. And this is what will really sort of build that authenticity with it. And
Okay.
I'm going to expand that right up to the whole page. Okay.
Yeah.
Then what I'm going to do is I'm going over to elements and I'm going to, under the search elements, I'm then going to type in what I need that will inspire my image. So I'm just going to write pouring paints because we're going for like a paint brand.
Yeah.
And there you've got your options for graphics and videos and photographs. I'm going to go over to photos,
Okay.
and then you can see we've got a really nice array of options that we've got here. So when someone is scrolling, their eyes and their brain get used to the repetitive nature of the social media platform layout. Okay, you've got picture, picture, video, picture, video, picture, video. It's the same structure, it's the same, it becomes like that automatic viewing thing, which is how you get into that hypnotic sort of zoom scrolling. It's much like a flight of stairs. Your brain picks up on the height of the stair, and as you're walking up the stairs, it starts to just walk automatically. You don't have to think about how much you have to lift your leg up. Your brain and your legs do that repetitive pattern easily and over again. If you suddenly have a stair that's much bigger or a stair that's much smaller, your brain will almost jolt out of that walking pattern. And that's what you're actually wanting to do to grab people's attention if something really exciting is happening in your social media. You want something to jolt them out of that hypnosis. This is the image that I'm going to choose because that's quite nice and bright. The
Yeah.
option to upload your own is over here under uploads,
Lovely.
and you just then
Fantastic.
pull it from your computer, from your laptop.
I
So
mean, the
what I'm
good thing about Canva, there's so many images and videos on there anyway, isn't there? So
It's really fantastic. It
yeah.
really is very, very good. A huge array. And actually they're very good at sort of being intuitive of what you're looking for. So they will come up with suggestions as well if you don't find exactly what you're looking for. So you can see what I've done here is I've just expanded that out to fill my entire page.
Yeah.
And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to make sure that it's selected, go
Mhm.
over to position, and I'm going to send it to back. So
Okay.
that's not going behind that.
Yeah.
And then while it's still selected, I'm going to make sure that I duplicate it. So that's a copy button over there, or you could use the copy shortcut, which is Control C on Windows.
Okay.
I'm
Excellent.
going to duplicate that. And what I'm going to do now is I'm wanting to place it exactly over the previous one,
Mhm.
but I can't obviously see through it. So I'm just going to lower the transparency for a bit.
Okay.
and make sure it's placed perfectly over, and then remember to bring it back up.
Yep. Okay.
And now I'm going to use Canva's background remover tool, which is a one-click option to get rid of the background.
So I think on the free version, we don't have the background remover on there. Is that right? But
Yes,
we
that's
do on
right.
the
That's
paid
right.
version.
Yep. So anything that you see with a crown
Yep.
icon, which is also in the elements and some of the text, that is a premium feature. So
Brilliant.
that's yeah, there are ways around that. There are other sites that you can use, but
Mhm.
it's a really great premium feature to be able to remove the
Excellent.
background right there. So now you can see we've got like quite a nice sort of 3D image that we've got here to start off with. And what we're going to do is we're just going to tweak it slightly now so that we can until we've got an image that we're happy with. But you
Okay.
can already see the effect of it being from the background,
Yeah, it looks great.
um, yeah, pouring over, so as the person is scrolling, you then have this sort of break in the feed, which is really effective. And that's why 3D posts like this is so effective. It will literally jolt them out of that hypnotic, repetitive scrolling of the platform. It will jump out at them and it will really make people take note of your post and your brand and your product. In the position, what I'm going to do is I'm going over to layers, and you can then see which layers you want selected. So I'm just going to hold down control so that I can select these two and not the middle one. And
Okay.
then I'm going to just drag and drag it until I'm sort of happy with the
So
position.
each image is a layer then. So you've the paint is a
Yeah,
layer, the
that's
background is a
absolutely
layer.
right.
Yeah.
Yes, so that was
Okay.
our original image.
Yeah.
That's the one without the background.
Excellent.
So your final step essentially is to go over to the share
Mhm.
and to download this, and you can make sure that you've got the right amount of pixels here. So you don't need something too large if it's not going to print, so that looks good. You can change the formats up here, and you just need a
Okay.
PNG file for this, and then
Sure.
you just click download, and that will go straight to your download folder ready to be uploaded.
Excellent. I think 9 times out of 10 it's gonna be PNG anyway, isn't it really?
Yeah, yeah,
'Cause I know
absolutely.
there's a JPEG option, but it's the quality's not as good, is it? So,
That's right. Yeah, yeah, PNG is a really good option for digital. Yeah.
excellent, looks good.
So you obviously don't want to do this for every single post. You want to keep this for the really special, the really big announcements. You want it for like a flash sale or a rebranding or an exciting new product launch that you're doing. You want to keep this as the big excitement thing. Obviously, if you overdo it, you're going to lose that impact. So this is our job as creators. We are constantly trying to think of new and exciting ways that we can get that excitement, get that attention grabbed by your viewer. So something like this is for your really big product. That's where your impact's going to come in. It's going to be for the showstoppers. I'm Gigi from Spotted Hut Design, and we help new business owners create professional branding and graphics for their new business using Canva in just a couple of minutes. Your next show-stopping piece could be a beautiful metallic gold shiny effect. To do this, you can do it really quickly and easily in Canva. Check out this video here for how to do it.